Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Sunday, May
the 25th.
25th. Yay, thank you. We's got up this morning and we's back in Beth's car because mine is having a completely different issue. And while her car is sometimes hesitating to start when turned off is concerning, mine is brake grinding noises starting yesterday when Beth got home from going out to D&D.
And taking your car.
And taking my car.
I broke it, you guys, as always.
It's just got it fixed. Now he's got to get it fixed again. And yours still needs to be fixed.
I know, I didn't mean to.
So many
cars. It was not
cars.
my plan. It was an accident.
But he's got coffees, so he's going to sit here in the parking lot a little bit and have some coffees with the car running. And we should hopefully make it to church. And we think that if it sits long enough to cool down, it doesn't have the issue probably.
Yeah, I mean, it started just fine after we turned it off to get gas and then turned it right back on.
But maybe it hadn't fully heated up at that point.
Right.
Actually, it hasn't, because the temperature's not even to its normal spot yet on your gauge. But yeah, it is concerning. We've got car problems. They also each have a light out.
Mine's in the front.
And yours has been ordered, because I didn't notice mine until yesterday when I'm like following behind it, like trying to figure out what's making that sound. I was hoping it was just something like caught in the wheel that I could just like pull out.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Take that relationship, that connection, and spill and splash into people's lives. And this Samaritan woman, as Mark said, 5 husbands, living with the current guy aside from the 5 husbands. I can't have a relationship with God because I'm so messy. And Jesus says, no. This is my words, not his. I'm here. I want to show you love, not judgment, not criticism, not guilt and condemnation. Jesus offers life, love, and forgiveness. That's what he does. Because he and the Father are one. And that's the offer Jesus has for us. Be one with me and spill and splash over a community. That's people and presence. This morning we're going to talk about presence.
And we had a message on friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, presence, like being present with people, and friendship. And since we had plans that got rained out today.
Yeah.
You notice not raining? But so we are able to go out to get lunch with Mom, Mike, and Grandma.
Yep.
We's gonna go get some chilies.
I believe that it is kind of like a...
It's got the big QP burger, only without onions this time. This vehicle won't start. We're stranded.
We're stranded. Okay.
Yeah, and push it on the gas doesn't do anything.
No.
Okay. We've got it going.
Check engine light now.
Check engine light now, which wasn't there before, but
honestly, I'm kind of glad because it's been acting up, and it's like at least now it's acknowledging.
Yeah, at least now it acknowledges that it's having the problem. This was the worst, because we've had it a few times where it's taken a minute or two to start.
Yeah.
And
then when it starts, there's literally nothing wrong, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean there's nothing wrong?
So
you're doing dumb.
So yeah.
So
he's
still dumb, but at least you're acknowledging it.
So we're getting it to shop, and
you know, the first step to solving the problems is acknowledging that there's a problem.
Yeah.
So.
And so now we'll get to the shop. Obviously they're not open today. It's Sunday. They're not going to be open tomorrow.
It's Memorial
Day, but we'll have it there, and this way we don't have to have it towed.
Yeah. Save us a tow.
Yeah. I might end up needing one for my vehicle.
Yep. Nope. Yours is weird brake stuff.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
To use 2 in like a week would suck.
Yep. When it rains, it pours, but we're gonna get it fixed. Gotta get it figured out.
Yep. And it's driving fine. It feels.
Well, I mean, again, mine drove fine when my check engine light came on, and it whatever. But yours at least was having some issues. Mine was having no issues, just error lights.
Yeah.
But we've got that fixed, and it's got a new problem.
So easy.
Yeah. So we got Beth's vehicle to the shop.
Yeah.
And I talked to my dad, thinking, oh, my vehicle's probably having some sort of brake problem. Because it makes like a scraping sound when I press on the brakes. He's like, well, get it to the shop, but should be okay to drive just a little bit, like enough to get it to the shop. So I was like, okay, well, I got a short distance to a grocery store, and we don't have any groceries for tomorrow. Or really for dinner tonight. So we're like, okay, so we'll do that. And it was making the sound while not pressing on the brakes, and so I'm not sure what it is. But, okay. I guess I'll call the shop on Tuesday and see when they can get that in. Well, at least we got here, we can get groceries.
Yeah.
So driving with car problems is stressful, and Beth has plans this evening. But we had some time when we got home, and we're able to play some Wyrmspan with our new wooden tokens and metal coins that are so much fun.
I like the metal coins.
Yeah, he's like the metal coins. Yeah. And we didn't do greatest just compared to like looking at like the last couple times on it.
It's been a while though.
It's been a while since we played it. I got 97 points. You got 92. So I did win.
I felt like you looked like you had a better system going on.
I had no idea what I was doing for most of it, but then near the end, I got like a little strategy right at the end, and that was probably what pulled me forward.
I was struggling to know what to do.
We were in the second round when I had a sudden realization of, oh wait, no, these cards don't work the way I thought they did. I was planning to do things different. Hatchlings, oh no, they're bad. And I've got 4 of them.
Bad. They're just like ones
I wasn't
that take
prepared.
They take us a long time to build up. I got to a point where I was like, man, I could really use one, and then I couldn't fucking draw one. So I was like, So I kept like trying to draw cards and wasting my turns drawing cards when I was like, I can't do shit with these. And so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots to clean up now.
Yeah.
And we cleaned up our game, and Beth headed out. Her friend Lauren picked her up. They're going to go spend the evening together, get dinner. I'm on my own tonight. And without a car, definitively just hanging out at home. Oh well, probably what I was planning to do anyways. I got to prepare an encounter for D&D tomorrow. I'm going to get that done. And I guess if I have extra time, I've got editing to do. I could try and film more unboxings, but I have 4 of them from yesterday to edit. And then like another 4 or 5 from a while back that I still need to edit as well. So I got plenty of editing to do. If I got lazy, I just lay around. Doesn't matter. I'm hanging out at home today. I do at the very least need to get a encounter built for tomorrow's D&D game though. And it's taken a bit of time and to be slightly modified from original thought based on the Dwarven Forge I actually have available. I got encounter set up. It just ended up being a bit thinner than originally imagined. But that works, you know, that'll work. So yeah, we got an encounter for tomorrow. I'll get this covered up. That was the main thing I had to get done. Gotta make probably a few notes about it. And other than that, it's getting a little late. I should probably figure out dinner since Beth's having dinner with Lauren. I'm on my own. We got a couple options. I got like wings or frozen pizza. Pizza sounds easier. Let's probably do that. And I made a frozen pizza. Certainly not the best dinner, but it was easy. I was able to do some editing while it cooked. And it's just me. I'm just fending for myself, so it'll be good enough. Pizza was alright. Didn't mind it, but not sad that I don't do frozen pizzas very often anymore. I'm sitting here just trying to think of like, oh, is there anything else I can do to help prep for tomorrow? And I remembered I forgot to paint minis. But I did hear word from Beth that she was on her way home.
I got you ice cream.
Bringing me ice cream. So, as I was gonna say, when she left, she was all like unsure if she'd be back before I was going to bed.
And then I texted you right around bedtime saying, you want ice cream instead?
Yeah. So, Thank you.
Yeah.
She's home. We have our ice cream and then pies. Lay down.
bed, yeah.
She was out late. Did you have fun with Lauren?
I did have fun with Lauren.
Good. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. Join us as our journey continues.
Bye-bye.
Bye.